Sort of kill switch activated in which it tests for a domain name, which at the time that the ransomware was propagating was not activated. Nobody had registered it. And as long as it found that it was not able to connect to it, it would encrypt your files and continue trying to infect new computers. However, one malware researcher from the Malware Tech blog discovered that when he registered this domain name, it activated the kill switch in the ransomware, pretty much effectively stopping it from continuing to propagate and infecting new systems. So, kudos to you. We see here that the actual domain has been replaced with a single text line, sinkhole.tech, where the bots party hard and the researchers harder. Looking back at the ransomware, there's not much you can do once you're at this point.
Computer buffs around the world, tomorrow may well be a day to forget. It's the day the dreaded Michelangelo virus is set to attack our computers. Howard Gibbs reports on one of the most damaging viruses known.
So shut things down. I mean, all the stuff you've got in there that you may really want, it's just gone?
It's wiped out, yep, it's history.
De Michelangelo. Nesse dia, ele destrói todas as informações armazenadas no arquivo. Prejuízo.
Michelangelo hat sich wesentlich harmloser gezeigt als befürchtet. Weltweit waren nur einige tausend Rechner betroffen. In den meisten Fällen traten rechtzeitig Antivirenprogramme in Kraft.
Dollars worth of software simply disappears into the void.
Michelangelo. 25 years ago today, the virus...
Data files plus thousands of dollars worth of software simply disappears into the void.
Michelangelo. 25 years ago today, the virus was forecast to bring about the end of personal computing as we know it, destroying all data and rendering every IBM PC compatible a useless hunk of junk. Unbeknownst to the news forecasters of the past, but knownst to us, the virus only activated on a few thousand PCs and ended up being a relatively minor blip in computer malware history. But let's take a look at the virus and see what it actually does that caused such a media uproar. So here we are on the actual DOS computer. However, unlike my usual DOS virus videos, there isn't any program to run in order to infect this PC with Michelangelo. Now, Michelangelo is a variant of the very widespread stoned virus, which is a boot sector infector. So I have a floppy disk, which I showed you before, which is infected with Michelangelo. All we have to do is pop it into the disk drive. There we go. And once we restart with this disk in the drive, the computer will be infected. So let's go ahead and check that out now. Control-Alt-Delete. We'll go ahead and keep the seek test in here so we can see the whole boot process just go right on through. And the virus loads from the diskette. And we don't see anything really happen here. We don't get a non-system disk error message or anything like that. Everything appears to be frozen, nothing's really loading. In fact, the computer is now yelling at us because it's frozen. So we're going to restart one more time, and it will boot up normally now that the disk has been ejected. One more seek test, because I like you a lot. Here we go. We are now in DOS. Everything is normal. The screen was cleared because I use a program to make DOS refresh in 60 Hz instead of 70, which makes it look nice on the camera. But everything is normal. No programs are ever infected with Michelangelo. Our old pal graphics.com is 19,742, but even if we run it, nothing happens. It's still just 19,742. Because, as mentioned earlier, Michelangelo does not infect files, it only infects the boot sectors of floppy disks used in the system. So now, any floppy disk that we use in this machine will be infected by Michelangelo, and whenever that disk is used in another computer to boot, it will also be infected, which would cause the virus to spread. So, today is March 6th. Michelangelo activates on March 6th. Let's see what all the hubbub is about. 3/6 and 2017 mark the 25th anniversary. Control-Alt-Delete, let's go. And we'll go ahead and reboot as normal. However, the date is now March 6th. We will see when we boot up. The hard disk light is stuck on right now. See if I can pan down without ruining the shot here in the dark. But that orange light you see right there, that's the hard disk activity LED. That's not turning off, which is a bad sign. Let's go up here. I hope that's in the right spot, but I can't see in the dark, so you'll have to bear with me. We're going to restart one more time, because our computer is not booting, and I don't know why that is. Okay, I rebooted, but the light's still on. So that's a good sign. And there we go, the fatal error. No boot sector on hard disk, because Michelangelo has overwritten the partition table, file allocation table, and basically anything that you need to find where your data is on the disk. Most of your data has not been touched, however, access to it has been lost. So while this did not cause the digital apocalypse that some news forecasters were claiming it would, it did cause quite a bit of damage to anybody who happened to be infected with it. Some articles I found online mentioned that some companies accidentally activated the virus because their computer
Cześć moi drodzy, przed filmem prosimy was tylko o zostawienie subskrypcji na moim kanale, ponieważ do końca roku chciałbym wbić taką magiczną liczbę na kanale. Tak więc każdy, kto może zostawić tego suba, to bardzo bym o to prosił. No i zapraszam was już do oglądania filmu. Na razie, cześć! Tak więc cześć moi drodzy, witam was w kolejnym dniu z życia admina. Ogólnie rzecz biorąc posprawdzamy sobie cheaterów na moim serwerze. Dobra, napiszmy może kto ma cheaty. Kto ma cheaty? O, jakiś Minecraft Blow. Aha. TP Minecraft Blow. Ej, patrzcie co robi. Patrzcie co... O kurczę, ej patrz, nuker. Dobra, piszemy. Minecraft Blow. Minecraft Blow. Jesteś podejrzany o cheaty. Gdzie on jest? Jesteś podejrzany o cheaty. Masz wbić na TeamSpeak'a. Na TeamSpeak. Musisz wbić. Jak nie wbije, to dostanie od razu bana. Jeszcze antyknoka ma. Patrzcie. O, dobra, wbił. Idę do niego. Halo? Jesteś?
Halo?
Powiedz mi, bo mi się wydaje, że ty masz cheaty.
No nie mam żadnych cheatów. Ty przychodzisz sobie do mnie, pytasz się kto ma cheaty, a nie wolność ich cheatów.
Słuchaj, dobra, ja ci nie wiem, a to na pewno ty jesteś?
No ja jestem.
To podskocz 2 razy do góry. Dobra,
no i co
słuchaj
teraz?
mnie, bo ja muszę sprawdzić, czy ty masz cheaty.
Ja nie mam cheatów, ale...
No to pokaż mi, masz Skype'a?
No mam, ale ja go obsługiwać się potrafię, wiesz?
A umiesz dodać chociaż kogoś do znajomych?
A jak ja ci podam nazwę, to ci mnie dodasz?
No dobra, to ci dodam.
Dobra. Mam tutaj ci podać?
No, podaj mi. Dobra.
Podałem.
Dobra, już się dodam.
Oki.